Hey, welcome back. The next series of videos that I'll be shooting on this 2000 GMC will be of the engine removal. It's going to be very boring. A lot of it is done, so I'll have a record on my part of how things go back together. This is the first one, engine removal I've done on this type of a vehicle, so bear with me or fast forward to get to something more interesting, or because it's going to be very boring. Unless you want to use it as a record for yourself, it might come in handy in case you do the same thing down the road or need to know where a wire goes, hopefully. So, before I do that, I want to show you this. This was rear-ended at one time, I think, or did something wrong to the tailgate, and they replaced it. It looks like rust underneath that, but I don't know. Anyway, what I want to try and do is paint that ugly spot. Even if it's a different color, hopefully I got the right color, because I used a color code out of the build sheet in the, not so much the build sheet, but the glove box sheet that states all the codes for everything that's in this vehicle. So anyway, that right there is about the ugly spot on this Yukon. So I'm going to get to it. I'm going to put some color correct paint on it. It'll probably take 3 or 4 coats, but if I can just get one coat on it, let it dry, we'll see what it looks like. Okay, there you go. I can do better work than that. I could sand it a little bit, get that paint chips off of there where it's peeling, but I just want to get that ugly spot off of there first. So anyway, here's the paint code that I used. I believe it's 382E, and it looks like taupe, but it's actually a metallic gray of some sort. So anyway, I might list that in the description of things I use in case you got a taupe vehicle. So let me get started with this very boring video, and again, thank you for watching and subscribing, and here goes. Okay, before I can pull this engine, I need to document where everything is so I can put it back together. So this is mainly for my benefit, and it'll be pretty boring to watch because I want to try and get everything I can see here in the camera. And I do not go into any detail on how I do not go in, but I hope to later on go into more detail and maybe mention a few of the sockets that I use to take things apart. In actuality, all you really need on most of these is an 8mm, 10mm, 11mm, 13mm, and a 15mm socket. That should be enough to get most of this done. A couple of screwdrivers, a pair of pliers, post clamp pliers preferred, and that's about it. This is going to be a little boring to watch, but it needs to be done. So if you want to just fast forward to some other stuff, it's a little more interesting. And or just watch. I'll just let the music play in the background, and while I go through the motions here of taking things off and apart, and I'll get back to you in a bit with some more commentary. safe, mass airflow, and this thing down here, airflow. Sort it off one more up here. Not sure exactly what that is. Anyway, these and this one up here go together. Okay. Finally. Okay. That dripping leak is from the water pump thermostat. A couple bolts holding it in, and I probably could have left those in the thermostat because it is part of the water pump. I did not know this, and I could have saved myself some work. And now I'm going to have to buy a new thermostat anyway, so I'll be taking it off. Okay, today I was able to get the water pump off. I tried to get the air conditioning compressor off, but there's bolts underneath that I can't get to, so I might have to pull the ends with that. I started on this thing here, whatever it is, some small control device, and it connects right down here. Two bolts that were very, very, very tight to get to. And this bolt here, one underneath here, and then one right here. And I should have this off today. Started a little on the fuel, the coils, pulling them off a little bit. Oh, I got the heater hoses off from here, and the other two went down to here to the water pump, and then into the radiator. And speaking of the radiator, it is gone. I got the radiator off today too. I want to look down there. Oh yeah. Okay. Just leaving a few tools up here, looks like. That's to take hose clamps loose. Okay, those bolts are to the AC compressor that I can't get off.